Hi, welcome to Muzzle First. So this is going to be my VR video for ebomey's AR-10 giveaway contest. The contest rules are pretty simple. I'll put a link to ebomey's video in the top right of this video, and I'll also put a link to it down in the description so you can go check it out if you're interested. One of the requirements is a donation to Active Heroes for the Justin's Final Mission. And you can see here on my screen, this is a copy of my receipt from the donation page, and I did make a $30 donation. But the other requirement is to talk about Donald Trump, one of my favorite people right now. So I have a lot of expectations for Donald Trump. I don't think, honestly, I don't know for sure that we'll get half of what I'm expecting or what I'm hoping that we get. But if we get a fraction of it, I'll be happy. One of the biggest things that I expect from Donald Trump is to bring jobs back to this country. Some cities, like, for example, Detroit, have been in a democratic decay for about 60 years. And it shows. I mean, you're looking at cities that at one point in time used to be manufacturing powerhouses on this planet. I mean, they were where you went. Detroit was where you went for automobiles. That was who made them. And they don't today. And it's really sad. And they can't blame the Republicans for it because the Democrats have been in power in Detroit for about the past 60 years. And so Detroit's not the only city. It's just one of the examples. But it is a shining example of what has went wrong with the democratic rule that we've had in some of these cities. And I am hopeful that Donald Trump can bring some of those jobs back, can bring manufacturing back to this country, can actually make it to where we're more than consumers. We need to be more than a service industry here in the United States. We need to get back to manufacturing. We need to get back to our energy production, the steel production, the coal production. We need to get back to our roots. And I'm really hopeful that Donald Trump can do that for us. He has a finance background, and making jobs is kind of his history. It's kind of what he's done. So I'm really hopeful that he can do that for our country as well. And I think he can. I think he's the person to do it. The second thing that I'm really hopeful for with Donald Trump, that I really do think he's going to do, is to secure our country, to secure our borders. I am for building a wall, and there is proof that Donald Trump might actually do it. I still have my doubts as to whether we'll actually have a wall, truly a wall between us and Mexico, but it's beginning to look more like we will. He might actually get that done, and that will be kind of cool. But it's not just the wall. The wall is only part of it. Another part is our military. Donald Trump has already talked about spending a little more money on our military than what they've had in the past. They've went through year after year of cuts in the military, and even our veterans have suffered from that. The president we had prior to Donald Trump, he whose name does not deserve to be mentioned, that loser has taken so much money away from our veterans and away from our military. It's pathetic. He's given it away to other countries. And that's got to stop. We cannot be the powerhouse of a country we used to be ever again doing that. We have to care for ourselves also. We cannot just take care of the rest of the world and let ourselves go. So I think Donald Trump will do that. And there's already signs that he will. That he will secure he will build up our military. He'll secure our borders. And he'll make us a safe and powerful country again. And I think he'll do that. Another big thing that I think we're going to see happen here real soon is healthcare. We have to fix healthcare. Healthcare affects everybody. I get my healthcare through my employer, so I don't have to go through the exchange. But I'm still affected by that. I've had people argue with me over this, but I am affected by Obamacare. Regardless of whether or not I get my health care coverage from Obamacare, my provider has to provide insurance equal to that of Obamacare, not greater than. And that's the problem. I had actually fairly decent health coverage. It gets worse every single year, of course, and goes up every single year. That's not just Obamacare doing that. That's the whole industry. Healthcare chases money. The government constantly stops paying for something or another, and healthcare hospitals will change their entire direction. They'll build buildings to chase that money so they can actually start providing services where that they know they can make money. And if the hospital can't make money, they can't provide services. So our healthcare coverage in this country is pathetic. Obamacare is a failure. There is no way Obamacare can succeed. It's not made to succeed. Obamacare is made to bankrupt our healthcare industry. It is not made to provide healthcare coverage for the masses like it's supposed to do. Its sheer purpose is to bankrupt the industry, and they're going to do it. If we stay on the course we're on now, the healthcare industry in this country will do the same thing manufacturing did. They'll leave. They can't survive. They can't make money. They can't make a profit in an industry controlled by Obamacare, in a healthcare industry controlled by Obamacare, and they'll leave. It'll go bye-bye, just like the jobs have done in this country. So those are the biggest things that I think Obama or Trump is going to do, is going to fix from what Obama has done to this country. Like I said, I think there's a lot of stuff that I'm wanting Trump to do that I really hope he gets done. But there's a couple biggies there that we have to get done. Securing our country is extremely important. The Democrats will have you believe that you can just have people coming and going in this country and we'll all live happily ever after. And that's a load of crap. That won't happen. All you have to do is look at countries that have been like that. And look at Venezuela. Venezuela is in really deep trouble right now. France is in trouble right now. France actually has a Donald Trump-esque type person running for president there. And it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen if she wins. I believe her name is Le Pen. And the whole world is waking up to this. This is not just the United States. You have Panama is undoing some of their gun restrictions on their people because they realize that the only way their people can be secure is to help secure themselves. They admit that the government cannot keep the people safe. So why the Democrats keep going down this pipe dream of gun control, I don't know. But that is gun control is probably the last big topic that I'm going to touch on that I really expect Donald Trump to fix, or at least make better in this country. There is an outright attack on our rights. And it's not just our rights to own firearms. It's the entire Constitution and our Bill of Rights. Our Constitution is our laws. That is the law of this land. That was the way it was written, and that is its intent, is to be the law of this land. And there is an outright attack on our Constitution, because the only way that the government can control us is to take away our voice, and they can't take away our voice until they take away our guns. It's that simple. So this whole charade of if one child can be saved, we should take away all guns is a load of crap. There's an agenda to that. There is not an intent to save children. Their intentions are not to save children. They don't give a crap about children. They know that in order to control us, in order to institute the full socialist society that they want, the only way they can do that is to take away our guns. As long as we have the ability to defend ourselves, we have a chance to be free. And they know that. And right now, there are so many guns in the hands of people in this country, so many guns that are untraceable, that the government does not know about. They don't know where they are. And that's good. That's the way it needs to stay. The government cannot know what you have, because as soon as they know what you have, they know what they can come for. And that leads nowhere good for us. So that's it. That's my expectations from Donald Trump. Like I said, I got a lot of high hopes for what he's going to do. I'm not sure that he will be able to do everything, especially as tied up as he is right now with the opposition from his own party. The Republicans are fighting just like the Democrats are. And just like the Republicans teamed up with the Democrats when Obama was president, and they were pushing all that crap through. Everything Obama wanted, they pushed through. And they're still doing that. They are still playing Obama's game right now. And that has to stop. The Obama lovers in our government need to go. The people in our government that want us to be a socialist society, a communist society, call it whatever you want. You can call it democratic, you can call it communist, you can call it socialist, you can call it liberal. It's the same thing. It means a communist society. Those people need to go. There is no room in our government for people that want to control us like that. And we need to vote them out. The cities that have these leaders, that have these politicians that keep voting them in, what's wrong with you? There is no good reason to vote for anyone who says that they are a socialist. Like Bernie Sanders, he openly declares that he is a socialist. He's a communist. You call it whatever, like I said, call it whatever you want. Socialism, communism is the same thing. Liberalism is a new word for communism. It's the same thing. And it needs to go. We need to get back to our roots. We need to get back to our Christian heritage. And this country needs to get back on track. If it doesn't, this country won't be here for much longer. The Democrats have made huge strides in the last 8 years toward destroying this country, and that is their goal. They're bringing in enough foreigners that will accept control, that will accept being dominated and having their lives governed because they're used to it. Americans are not. And that is their problem. So, like I said, securing our borders, protecting our country, jobs are in my mind. Jobs are number one. We have to get this country turned back around. We have to go back to a capitalist society. We cannot keep going down this socialist path, expecting government to provide everything for us while they turn around and regulate every moment of our lives. That's a load of crap. We need to get back on track, and I think Trump might be the person to start that. I'm not sure that he'll finish. I'm not sure how much he'll get done in his time in office, but I expect him to start this movement, to get this movement going, and maybe whoever succeeds him can get this done. But that's it. That's my VR. This has been Muzzle First. If you have any questions, you can send me an email at muzzlefirst@gmail.com or visit my website, www.muzzlefirst.com. Once again, I encourage you to get in on this AR-10 giveaway. Visit the link to ebomey's site, watch the video ebomey did, read the rules for the contest, and go make a donation. Even if you don't plan on entering the contest, please go make a donation. All right? It goes for a good cause. It's for our veterans, and they really need it. So that's it. Thank you, and you have a good day.